Supreme Court of the Philippines, here's the latest. The Supreme Court en banc on Tuesday, November 11, denied the consolidated petitions questioning the constitutionality of RA number 12232, the law setting a 4-year term for Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan or BSK officials. In upholding the law, the SC through Associate Justice Josep Lopez ruled that Article 10, Section 8 of the Constitution grants Congress the authority to set the term duration of barangay officials, who are not bound by the general 3-year term limit that applies to other elective local officials. Congress is the sole body empowered to define the term of office of barangay officials. The SC clarified that RA 12232 is fundamentally a term-setting law for BSK officials, establishing a 4-year term and prohibiting consecutive terms for the Sangguniang Kabataan officials. It is not a law postponing elections, as the rescheduling of the elections is merely incidental. The SC also ruled that the law does not violate the public's right to vote, as it neither abolishes nor indefinitely suspends the BSK elections. It is also not discriminatory because the Constitution allows treating barangay officials differently. The court voted 8-5-2 with SC Senior Associate Justice Marvic Leonen and Associate Justices Alfredo Benjamin Caguiwa, Henry John Paul Inting, Antonio Co. Jr., and Maria Filomena Singh dissenting, while Associate Justices Ramon Paul Hernando and Amy Lazar Javier took no part in the deliberations. The Supreme Court has ruled that a congressional inquiry on the spread of fake news online did not violate the right to free speech of bloggers invited as resource persons. In a decision written by Associate Justice Amy C. Lazar Javier, the SC en banc dismissed the petition filed by Ernesto S. Abines Jr. and other vloggers to prohibit the House of Representatives from requiring them to attend legislative inquiries involving their social media posts. According to the SC, simply inviting the vloggers as resource persons did not violate their freedom of expression, since the invitation did not regulate what they said or how they expressed themselves. Congress also cannot be prevented from inviting resource persons to legislative inquiries just because the topic involves speech, since it has the power to enact laws penalizing forms of speech that are not protected under the Constitution, such as those that create disorder or threaten society. The SC ruled that Representative Robert A. Barber's privileged speeches did not violate petitioners' freedom of expression, as the same were not meant to silence or punish anyone, but to address, in his personal capacity, the deliberate spread of misinformation that harms not only public officials, but also ordinary citizens. The SC emphasized that Congress has broad authority to regulate matters for the common good. However, this power to conduct inquiries must be in aid of legislation, held in accordance with Congress's duly published rules of procedure and respectful of the rights of resource persons and witnesses. The Supreme Court has issued a stern warning to the public regarding recent fake and misleading statements falsely attributed to Chief Justice Alexander Rismundo. The misinformation presents a fabricated quote claiming that a supposed warrant of arrest issued by the International Criminal Court against Senator Bato de la Rosa could not be implemented without first going through the SC. The court stressed that Chief Justice Rismundo did not make this statement and that the quote is entirely false. For accurate and verified information on statements from the court, the public is urged to check the SC's official website or its official social media accounts on Facebook, X or Twitter, and Instagram. The Supreme Court en banc has approved the 2025 Code of Judicial Conduct and Accountability, or CJCA, which will govern the conduct of judges and justices. Among its salient features are strengthened rules on conflict of interest, financial disclosure, and standards of propriety both in and out of court, expanded accountability measures that link ethical conduct to performance, compliance, and discipline, guidelines on the responsible use of technology and social media, and promotion of gender fairness, inclusivity, and sensitivity in judicial behavior and communications. The SC Subcommittee, chaired by Associate Justice Maria Filomena Singh, conducted extensive consultations with stakeholders during the 2024 Ethics Consultative Caravan in Lipa, Davao, Bacolod, General Santos City, and Manila. ensuring that its provisions reflect the lived experience of those who administer justice through our courts. The SC will hold a special on-bank session for the nationwide oath-taking ceremony where all justices and judges, as well as court officials and personnel, will take their oath of ethical conduct under the CJCA and the recently promulgated Code of Conduct and Accountability for court officials and personnel. The CJCA will take effect 15 calendar days after its publication in the Official Gazette or in 2 newspapers of general circulation and after its posting on the SC website. You are now up to date with the Philippine Supreme Court. I am Tiffany Beltran, Supreme Court Information Officer.